Thank you for joining me again for another Alex on Tech and ITY video. I'm still at Gemalto Evolution 2018 and I have with me Jason Baden, the Regional Vice President for F5. Welcome to the program.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Now you gave a great speech today. We'll come to that in a moment.
Thank you.
But can you please just tell us a bit about yourself and your role at F5 and a bit about F5?
Sure. So I am 8 weeks at F5.
Wow.
Very new. So yeah. It's very exciting. I'm very excited to be at F5 and what we're doing there. It's a really exciting time for F5 as we go through that process of moving into the cloud and seeing customers go through there. I've been in the IT industry for almost 20 years, not quite, but almost, and love every part of it. So been in infrastructure, been on the carrier side and now at F5, so really, very excited about it.
Now you gave a talk which we've filmed in full and you had a lot of great information, there's even a report, but just tell us what are the main takeaways you really want people who are only say watching this report, this video, to really take away?
You're trying to get me to condense it all down to one.
I know. I mean, you did such a great job, and I urge people to watch the video.
Yes, thank you. So, just to condense it down, I think the really interesting thing as we go through this process is that we're seeing customers move to the cloud. I think we accept that, and we accept that their availability is there. But the big question now is about how security works and what we can do about security. And where is security? It's across all of those. It's across on-prem, it's in the cloud, it's in co-location, it's SaaS, it's containers, and it's about having a consistent policy across all of those places. So that's really where it comes back to. We know we're moving to the cloud, and it's about having a consistent security policy.
And what was the name of your the report that was recently done that you were showing us?
That is the state of applications.
And is that, if you just type F5, the state of applications,
you
in
will
Google,
get
you'll
there.
find it, right?
You will get there.
And it's freely downloadable.
It is freely downloadable.
So what else?
We've run that for the last 5 years.
Okay, so there's a lot of rich data.
There's a lot of rich data to be able to see that change year on year.
Yeah. What are your big observations of the state of IT and security in 2018 thus far, beyond what you've already told us?
Oh, I think what we're seeing is that we're moving to automation and orchestration. And one of the big things out of that is that it's not about reducing human capital, it's about getting more out of optimization and being able to get more out of our networks to be able to do more things. You know, the big thing for us is that how can you get more out of the networks that you've already got? How can you expand?
One of the topics you spoke about was the big buzzword of the past couple of years, digital transformation, which I heard somebody say was dead because they were saying it's in favour of continuous improvement, which is kind of digital transformation that never stops transforming. So, I mean, you know, what have you learned that F5 is doing different in that space to what you were experiencing in your previous role, seeing as you're so new into the role?
Yeah, sure. Digital transformation absolutely is about how can we get more out of our networks, and mostly if you go back to what that is, it's about, do we have a plan for digital transformation?
That's probably the great question to ask, because a lot of us are flying by the seat of our pants, like me in this interview.
So I think, as you say, is that, you know, where are we going with it and what are we doing with it? Is it a buzzword? Well, the question is, do you have a plan for it? And if you've got a plan, then you can execute on that. And what we saw in the report is that people who have a plan are able then to accelerate that digitisation.
Now, given I was saying that digital transformation is really continuous improvement,
yes,
it would be unfair to say that in 2028 digital transformation will be finished, because we'll just be in a new form of it by then, to whatever the new reality is. But what do you think that new reality might be with all the incredible advancements we've already seen happen? Oh,
I'm so excited. I think that where are we going to go in 10 years' time? I couldn't have imagined we were going to be here 10 years ago. You think about the ability to be able to be in the cloud and spin things up quickly, move applications from one place to another. That's the part that I think will be really exciting. It's about how can we get more out, and effectively we'll be doing more things really quickly. So ultimately I hope we get more leisure time.
Well, that's true. And hopefully by 2028, we won't be in the cloud, we'll be on the moon with data centers.
On the moon, there we go, Alex, I'm with you. You don't want to go to Mars.
Well, look, one step at a time, right? I mean, Mars, we'll get to Mars too, for sure. We want data centers over there as well, for the ultimate in off-site redundancy, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, I always like to ask if you can share some great advice that you've received in life to help you get where you are today.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the 3 Ps. I got it from my dad. It's about preparation, preparation, and preparation.
Hey, that's
there
good.
we go. And so that's what I always believe in. That's the advice he gave me when I was 14 years old, and I've never forgotten it.
Excellent. Well, that's really good advice. I mean, it's like the real estate location.
It is.
But I guess this is probably better.
Yes.
Because if you're really prepared, you can find a great location in the future.
That's right.
And so, what's your final message for IT Wire viewers and readers, and for your current and future customers and partners?
Yeah, no, that's a good question, Alex. I think for us, it's about where can we go out and make sure that that policy, as we move into the cloud, is in consistency across there. Because the last thing we want is people's products or apps or business to be interfered with. Or data. We want them to be able to be out there and doing what they do and making, continuous improvement through that process.
Well, I really appreciate your time, Jason. And
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest
Great
of the
to
conference.
meet you, Alex. I look forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.